Guys, I'm going to tell y'all real quick, the market was brutal today. Brutal. Please stay tuned. Please like and subscribe. Check out SoFi. Links in the description. SoFi will pay you over 3.85% interest just by putting your money in a bank account. And you can buy these stocks that I'm about to share with you here in a minute. That's a win. I got my whole life savings in SoFi and I'm making tons of money just off the interest. You ever heard back in the day where you say you can live off interest if you make enough? Literally, that's the truth. And SoFi is it. It's a bank. You can keep your regular bank. Keep your regular bank. Just open up this one so you can make extra money. This is diversifying your investments, and this is also building compound interest. You're going to thank me in a year from now. SoFi, comment you joined in the comment section that you joined. Let's get into the video. So, guys, I'm going to give you some reasons why the market is in a pullback, okay? Is this the AI bubble pop? Are we in it now? That's a lot of people that's asking. And I believe that I did some digging and researching, and some of these companies like Google, Meta, they're spending billions on AI infrastructure and how to get AI going. And I think they spend a little more than what they can handle. And AI is not doing what they want it to. And you've seen the massive layoffs. They laid off over tens and tens of thousands of people. Even Paycom here in my state, Paycom laid off like the next day, swiped off 3,000 people because of AI. And so AI is not capable of what the companies expect, and investors are starting to get worried, so they're starting to move their money out of these companies like Google, Meta. That's why the stock is going down. They're putting their money into stocks that's going to make money. And that being said, that's why, in my opinion, just my opinion, that's why the AI stock sector is going down, okay? Because they cannot they're spending billions. They're spending billions, and AI is not meeting the qualifications what these investors wanting it to meet in these big companies, these big CEOs. They don't care about your job, guys. These CEOs do not care about your job. They only care about revenue. They only care about earnings, revenue, getting their pockets fatter, okay? Now, this is what I want you to listen to. Now they need humans back. They need humans back into the workforce because AI is not doing what they expected AI is doing, and they spending billions. I heard that Meta spent, I heard that Meta spent so much in billions that they could have gave each person in a small city $100,000, okay, and live okay. Or even $1 million. They spent billions, 35, 40 billion on AI, and that's not even doing what they want. It's not. So guys, those stocks, and get this, this is a good testimony to get into stocks because they're falling. This is a good testimony. So when they do decide to come up with some more revenue and build the AI infrastructures that Google, Meta, and all these other companies want, and investors get back in it, you are going to be in it early. And that's why I'm giving you this information from what I gathered up, watching the news and listening to Yahoo Finance. All those websites is telling me what's going on, and looking in the company's financials, looking at their spending. And that's what the conclusion I came up with, the AI part. Now I'm going to tell you about the memory stocks, the memory chips, okay? Micron is a memory chip that goes in your kid's game console, like the PlayStation and game consoles. Those are AMD chips that's going in there. AMD Advanced Micro Devices are in there. So that's a good company that's to look into. AMD. And AMD is in a major pullback. It got all the way down to 400, I believe, 450, maybe 400 in the 40s now after hours. And get this, barely 3 weeks ago, it was trading at 555. That's like $100. That's like well over a 10% drop, maybe more. it was trading over $100 more. So this is a good buying opportunity to start putting your money in the right places, okay? And the reason why the memory sector, chip sector is going down as well is because China has released its IPO of chips as well, cheaper chips, which I don't know how they're going to be able to help out. And chips are in a high demand. So I don't know how long that's going to, I believe that that's going to flare out. So when China coming out with these chips cheaper, for to be cheaper, better, we'll see. I think it's going to flare out. And I think that the momentum in the chip sector, in the memory sector, is going to pick back up. Just wait a couple weeks. Buy right now as a buying opportunity on the dip. Okay. This is a buying opportunity. So that's my take on the AI and chip sector. And a lot of stocks, like some of the Mag 7s had earnings this week, and some of them beat earnings, some of them crashed, like SoFi, for example. SoFi just crashed and burned. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on with SoFi, but that's another story. So right now, guys, the stocks that I'm looking to load up is Bloom energy sectors. Things are starting to move over into the energy sector, I noticed. So Bloom Energy is one of them. And NVIDIA, I'm going to load up on that. It's in a good pullback. NVIDIA is trading at, I saw it at 189 earlier when the market was running. So this is a good, NVIDIA normally pulls back around about the 201, 200, 195 area, and it's way back. So this is a good opportunity because NVIDIA is going to go back up to the 240s and 250s like it once was. So that's one of these are the two stocks I'm looking into. Bloom Energy, I like the energy sector, and also, of course, the king, NVIDIA. And I'm also looking into Google. I'm looking into buying some Google once Google pulls back a little bit more. Those are the three stocks I'm looking into. And I think I got one more up my sleeve, which is, you know it, AMD. I love AMD. Analysts say that AMD is going to be like $1,000 stock in the next year or two, and I believe it. And that's why I'm loading up on AMD. Once AMD hits a key support and it starts to turn and grab some momentum, that's where I'm going in. I'm loading at least 5 figures in it because I believe in AMD. I've been swinging AMD for almost a year. It made me a lot of money. I'm going to keep swinging it. So AMD, Google, Bloom Energy, and NVIDIA. I just gave you 4 of the stocks that I'm going to be looking into getting into. This is no financial advice. This is only education, entertainment purposes only. With that being said, I scalped around about $360 today, and I'm going to share with you my scalp plays before we get off this video so you could do the same thing. Okay, guys, so right now I'm going to use my pen. Right now I am in IWM on a 15-minute time frame, and I created the ORB, which is on a 15-minute time frame. When it broke this structure of the ORB and then it closed, a lot of people right here, you see that high of that sell candle, the height of that sell candle, a lot of people got stopped out right there. Okay, so I held and I was down. I was negative about 12%. Normally, if I'm negative about 10%, I usually hit my stop loss. I hop out. So I held it. I was getting ready. If it would have hit 15%, I would have got out. And next thing you know, it just draped all the way down. And I'm going to show you on a 5-minute time frame. Let me go to the 5-minute time frame so you can see it much better. This is my entry right here. Okay. Let me go back over so you can see it. And right here, this is where people got. This is where people got that stop loss, but I held, and when I held, it just came all the way back down here to this key level. That's how I was able to scalp that. I scalped that for 17%, and then after it broke, I scalped this 5-minute candle for like 9%, and then I scalped these two 5-minute candles for like another 12%. And then I was like, okay, we're moving. And then close to the end of the day, as you can see the time right there, it was 1:05 p.m. before the Fed meeting, which was crazy. I got in right here and I scalped those. That 5 minute, that 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, I scalped those for another 17%. And I was done for the market today in IWM. But with that being said, I want to show you Meta. Meta did a hard dump. And once again, guys, like I mentioned before, Meta was down over 1.3%. And here go that hard dump that Meta took. Right after the Fed chairman meeting, it just dumped. And look at that huge dump. Oh my goodness, dude. Look. That is a major, that is a call to falling. Ooh, it just kept dumping. You see that huge dump? That was a falling knife. And then it consolidated and it dumped some more. That was a huge dump. And this is on a 5-minute candle, guys. This is crazy. But I just wanted to share with you those, my technical analysis on the chart. So please, guys, like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I'll share with y'all how much I made tomorrow.